Hey everyone, welcome to Two Guys One Fantasy with your hosts Brandon Kluge and Tyler Richardson, where we give you the most mediocre fantasy football advice, along with NFL news, updates, scores, and standings.
Yo, welcome to Two Guys One Fantasy.
Okay, there it is. That's the excitement.
It's me, your number one host,
What?
but I will not say my name.
Oh, so they don't even know which one it is. It could be either one of us.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious.
or it could just be a random.
It could be a guest.
Dun, dun, dun. No guest today.
No guest. Javi. Hey, Javi, on the last episode, my wife said 2 thumbs up for him being a guest.
Okay, this man gets more than 2 thumbs up because, spoiler alert,
Yeah.
over-unders,
Yeah.
5-0.
And
And he picked the winning team.
yes,
Would have been a lot cooler
if you had the score.
if we had the score right, but you know what? 5-0 and the winning team,
Yeah.
no one's done that.
No one has done that.
We'll get him in the Wall of Fame.
Oh, we're going to have a Wall of Fame. That's a great idea.
The guest Wall of Fame.
Wall of Fame.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We'll have our picture up there too, because why not?
Okay.
Javi, you'll be somewhere over here. We'll make it look good.
Oh, man.
We've got time.
We're going to choose, we're going to put, baby pictures up. Not of them, recently, just, baby pictures of them on the Wall of Fame.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
So good job, Javi. I know you're listening.
That was awesome.
You always listen.
And we had poppers because we matched our score, too, on the last
all
episode.
3 of us. He's a good luck charm or something.
Yeah, it was. My wife enjoyed the episode because Javi was a really good guest.
Yeah.
Not that the other 2 weren't, but just Javi was better. That's all that was.
He was really good.
Yeah. We got, breaking news. Do you want to let them know?
Breaking news.
From last night, this morning.
From probably midnight, I think is what
It
it was
was
right
late.
around. Yeah, super late. During the game. Even the commentators brought it up.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey.
No. Well. Yeah.
Could happen. Traded
Yeah.
to the San Francisco 49ers.
That's pretty cool.
Hopefully he does good there. Hopefully he stays healthy.
I think their offensive game style suits CMC tremendously.
But does it hurt Deebo Samuel?
I think a little bit, yes.
Here's what the Panthers got.
Oh, boy.
Second round,
Oh,
2023
okay.
pick.
I got you.
Third round, 2023 pick.
Yep.
Fourth round, 2023 pick.
Yep.
And then a fifth round, 2024.
Do you think... I'm not going to argue. I mean, CMC is great. Awesome. Top. When he's healthy and at his best,
He's good.
he is one of the best.
Yeah.
Is he worth all those picks?
Right now, missing 22 of 33 games in the last whatever years?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It seemed like a lot.
I don't think so at right now.
Yeah.
Now, the potential he has, obviously, yeah.
So he's a
worth
high
it.
ceiling,
Definitely.
but I feel like he's kind of at his floor right now, only because he came back from those 2 injury seasons. And I will say this, he is on the shittiest team. He was on the shittiest team in the league.
Yeah.
Carolina arguably is the worst team in the league. And he was still the number 3 fantasy running back.
It's pretty good.
So he was doing fairly well on a shitty ass team.
And that way he actually goes to a, not a complete team, but a
better team.
2 years out of the Super Bowl. 3.
2 or 3. Or 3, right?
They went in 2020, technically.
So 3.
2019, 2020 season.
Yeah,
So
okay, I got you.
whatever. So technically 3, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a better coached team. I'm going to assume it's a more the organization has a better handle on that team.
Yeah.
Better talent on that team. Nothing against DJ Chark. Not Chark. Moore.
Yeah. Which I've heard he's on the trade block.
it wouldn't surprise me if Carolina got rid of him
Just
too.
refresh.
They got rid of Robbie Anderson. Oh,
Not
who do they have?
DJ Moore.
I don't think they're going to have him by the end of the season.
Fantasy tip for you real quick.
Yeah.
Dante
Foreman.
I think will be the number one back. It's either him or Chuba.
So I saw that you picked him up.
He had the most besides CMC, so I was like,
No,
you know what? Maybe.
Yeah, you're right. So like you're not a moron for picking him up out of free agency for nothing.
Right.
But I just don't see either one of those players doing anything fantasy wise.
No, and I'm not starting him, but you never know. Maybe he comes
Absolutely.
out. Maybe
Something to keep an eye on.
Maybe they're like, oh, we have no one to throw to. Just hand the ball off or something.
They don't have any other weapons, so technically one of the running backs might be the only option.
Somebody might be good.
Somebody has to put up points,
Right.
fantasy wise,
Yeah.
on that team.
Yeah.
It's either going to be Foreman or Hubbard,
Yeah.
but arguably maybe not worth it.
We'll find out.
Did you also hear more breaking news? That's the big breaking news. CMC San Fran. I think that fits his style really well.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to be able to suit up this week.
I think they're
they're going to try, but I don't know if they haven't said definite yes or no.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I think
just because the playbook and stuff like that.
I bet you he will.
I think he will.
He's such a high-profile player that they wouldn't.
I don't think he'll get as many snaps as he should. If I had him on my fantasy team, I probably would not start him this week.
Really?
Yeah, he's gonna. If he does play, obviously he's gonna get the ball. I really just don't see it being much. How much of the plays does he know? Can he learn in a day?
Do you
half?
Well, so okay, look at it this way.
It's tough. It's tough to say sit Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah,
because it's Christian McCaffrey.
Not even from a fantasy standpoint.
But
San Fran doesn't want to sit CMC.
No, they don't. But that's a tough one.
So look at it this way. How long has there been? It's right after Matt Rule got fired.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? Like a week and a half ago?
Yeah.
Do you think that they knew and Christian McCaffrey knew that he was going to San Fran before last night?
No.
Really? 'Cause the only reason why I ask is because they were really hushed. There was like, we are not talking to anybody about trading Christian McCaffrey.
Well, they said that until earlier this week.
That's what I'm saying. I think they knew a little bit more than they let on. They didn't want to let the goose out of the bag too soon. But I think they did know. And it's a possibility. I think that they probably knew a couple of days in advance that he was going to San Fran, which would allow Christian McCaffrey to possibly have another day or two to get up on that playbook.
That's tough. I don't know.
I
I've got him.
I think he's an intelligent and high-profile enough player to look at the playbook and get.
Well, he went to Stanford. He definitely.
Exactly. I think he can get enough out of that playbook in time to get 75% of the snaps.
Useful.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Or I shouldn't say snaps, touches.
Yeah.
And he'll probably, if you have Jeff Wilson, I don't know if I start him this week, but starting next week, you done so.
Get rid of him.
Trade him. Trade him low.
Trade him low.
Try to get something out of it.
12th round pick.
What? Try to get another player. I'm not giving you draft picks for Jeff Wilson.
Just give me a pick.
All right. I think that's silly. Okay, so the other news that I was alluding to. Kansas City. I don't know if you heard this or not. Expect a big trade. I think, in my opinion, a big trade going to Kansas City sometime soon. Because they just restructured Travis Kelce's contract.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that only happens, especially with a player like Travis Kelce, that only happens when you're trying to bring something else in.
I'm also going to say, it's not breaking news, it's a prediction. OBJ to New York Giants.
See, a lot of people think he's going to KC.
I don't know, get the reunion back.
I mean, they need him.
They could use him.
The Giants are 5-1, 6-1, 5-1, 5-1. They're 5-1 right now.
Yeah.
If they actually had a wide receiver, that's like one of the missing pieces.
Could be better. Maybe,
I like it.
Maybe he goes back.
You know, I wasn't going to try to drink this on screen, but I'm thirsty.
This commercial break is brought to you by Dr. Pepper. 23 flavors, 1 sip. So good. Please don't sue. Yeah, crazy last night in the middle of a game. But interesting. I like it. I'm excited.
Oh, what a game last night. It was so much better than the last 2 Thursday night
Yeah, there
football
were
games.
touchdowns.
Oh.
It was like 25 touchdowns.
Andy Dalton, that's all he was doing was throwing touchdowns.
He had, 6 total? 5 total, whatever. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. 2 pick sixes.
Oh, man. Is there any other news, possibly? Oh, D-Hop was back last night.
Went off.
That's kind of big news.
I made a trade with you.
And it worked out in your favor.
I gave you Stephon, and you gave me Olave, D-Hop, and a third.
And look how that's turning out for you.
And D-Hop got over 100 with 10 catches.
Yeah.
And Olave did.
He had over 100.
He had 8 catches for 105 yards or something like that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So far, so good. They obviously wanted to get D-Hop involved. But that man, he can get open.
So did you... I was watching, and we're kind of jumping ahead of ourselves because we usually don't talk about the Thursday night football game during the weekly episode.
Yeah.
But I think this accounts how important it was last night to talk about it. Kyler Murray looks so much more comfortable throwing when D-Hop is out there.
Because
it's like a drastic change.
Yeah.
Like everything I said last week, I stand by it. But last night when D-Hop was playing, Kyler Murray looked so relaxed and he was like, dude, all right, man, my guy's out there. I was like, you can't just rely on your one receiver like that.
Should have got him a touchdown, but
He got over 100 yards.
I can't complain too much.
You can't. You can't.
20 points, so I'll take it.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there was one more piece of news.
Not that I've seen.
Okay.
No, I don't see anything crazy.
Okay. You're scrolling through your phone. You can't even see anything.
Don't worry. I didn't see anything.
Okay. You were scrolling so fast. No one would have been able to see anything.
Oh well, get over it.
All right. Well, before we get to our weekly games that we picked, I got to go through my standard other games that we're not talking about and pick the winners.
Yeah, so Javi can copy them.
Yep. He says he didn't, but
Liar.
he does.
Liar.
Cleveland at Baltimore. Actually, I have Cleveland winning.
Okay.
Detroit at Dallas. Dallas.
Okay.
Green Bay at Washington. Green Bay.
Okay.
Houston at Vegas.
Houston.
I did actually pick Houston.
Dang, you're wild.
Sorry for the silence. I'm thinking about changing it. No, you know what?
Keep
my
it.
gut has rarely, in the last few weeks, I have gone through with my gut with a lot of picks, and I've been right a lot of the time.
Keep it.
Houston.
Nice.
Seattle at LA Chargers. Chargers.
Yep.
Okay. So, do you want to start off?
I can start off
Okay.
with the most important game of the week.
All right. Well, Buffalo's not playing, so you're right.
I believe it's the only matchup this week with 2 teams over 500.
Is it really?
I think so.
Holy shit. Okay.
Indy at Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'm not going to title it. Screw it. Suck it, Javi. Indy's going to win.
Yeah, I have Indy winning.
Good. Okay.
What?
That's all I got to say. If you don't have Michael Pittman, get Michael Pittman.
Oh, it's going to be so awesome.
He's number 1. I think JT's back, hopefully. Haven't gotten the official word, but I don't see why not.
Yeah.
He chose to sit out last week.
Smart man.
He said he wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
He said there's no reason to rush back. Why not?
And we kind of had this discussion when it came to Tua. There's always going to be players out there that are going to try to go out there when they shouldn't, and a system is supposed to protect them from that. But a little extra applause for players that realize when they have to sit out, because that's hard to do. That's hard to be like, hey, I know I'm cleared, but one more.
Yeah.
And JT, knowing how important he is on that team, I think he chose right.
Yeah.
And I think him coming out maybe it's going to be the resurgence that he needs.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he goes off for 150 and 3 touchdowns, which he will.
Yeah.
If JT plays, I'm starting him.
Even if JT plays, put Hines in, you could probably be okay with putting Hines in as a flex.
Maybe.
If he's playing.
He should be, but
he was at a full practice, so.
Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
Looking like a good guy.
He's obvious, yeah.
Play him. Tight ends are starting to get there. They're still spreading the ball to all 3, though, so it makes it a little tougher for me.
What about your other wide receiver? I'm actually starting
Alec Pierce?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
I'm starting to.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
I like our wide receivers right now.
I think he is slowly becoming that number 2 that team needed.
Paris Campbell's doing okay.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yet, but
he's
doing okay for now.
Don't rely on him. But
he's not
it's
a number
nice
one.
that he's there.
Yeah, he's there for my sake.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in a league where completions matter, pick up Matt Ryan because they launched the ball 50 times last week.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen this game, though, with JT coming back.
Unless we're down.
I'm going to make a prediction and say that you guys, for some reason, uncharacteristically, will take the lead and won't lose it for this game.
That's weird. That's not us. We don't do that. We always come from behind.
I know. That's what I'm saying. What?
We're going to be down like 28. We're going to come back and win.
I don't know. My gut, again, is telling me this.
Tennessee's tough. Derrick Henry, you got to start.
Yeah. That's it.
That's all I care about.
That's it. Tennessee's only got. If Robert Woods is the only option that you have because of bye weeks, you could probably put him in. But
Tough.
Once again,
Tough.
I love Robert Woods, but he's just not. That team's not wanting. They're not gelling.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Yeah. I do have Indy winning, like I said.
Yeah. In Tennessee, too.
In Tennessee, yeah, we're going to do it.
Okay.
24-21.
21-20.
Ooh, close game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I actually almost thought 24-21, but I was like, I don't.
Could have done more shit, but no.
No. All right. My turn. Endangered species. Panthers.
Okay.
They about to be extinct.
I mean, they've been extinct all year.
Well, you might as well put a fork in them because they're done now. No CMC. They don't know who the hell is their quarterback. They got rid of their second best wide receiver. Their number 1 wide receiver is literally invisible.
Is about to be gone too.
I think he is. No O-line. Defense just allows people to score on them. Head coach fired.
Yeah.
They're done. They are officially, especially with the CMC trade, to get all those draft picks.
Do you win?
They are officially giving up on the season.
They have started rebuilding.
Yes. Yeah. As of last night at midnight, they're starting their rebuild.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I mean, I don't think they had a chance even with that choice. But they're going against an offense that is slightly struggling, a quarterback that's slightly struggling, but still one of the best defenses in the league.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay. I kind of think this is going to be like one of those games because people have been questioning the offense for Tampa a little bit, and I don't think the stats tell you the whole story because Tom Brady's stats still look decent.
Yeah.
But you can tell when you watch him play football, he's not the old Tom Brady. Something's definitely wrong.
Well, he is the old Tom Brady.
Exactly. Stupid. I think people, it doesn't pass the eye test. Like the stats are kind of there, but it doesn't pass the eye test. And I do think that they're on the downward hill of trying to figure things out. But I think this game will be the exception. And I think it will be almost a blowout. I don't know if this would be considered a blowout or not, but almost a blowout.
I'm at the same.
It's offensively, I think Tampa will dismantle Carolina's defense, and Tampa's defense, they will surprisingly let Carolina score maybe once.
Okay.
Out of like pity.
Okay.
So I do have Tampa winning.
Same.
Hey, you're getting a phone call.
Yeah, from some scam, dude. They're trying to sell me some car insurance.
PS5?
Nah.
Stardom and Sidums. I literally put start all of Tampa,
Okay.
and they're including their defense. Like seriously,
And sit all of Carolina.
I'll sit all of Carolina. All right, but I do have Tampa winning, 27-10.
Shut up.
What did you have?
Tampa wins 28-10.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. That's the second time that we were off literally by one digit. Damn.
Who says 27?
That's 2 field goals.
Oh, ooh.
What?
Whatever. Jets at Denver.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Jets have looked okay. Russell better hide his girl because Zach Wilson is coming to town.
Oh, boy. I can already tell that we're going to be slightly different on this.
Jets have looked okay. Brees Hall looks good.
Yeah, Brees Hall has finally emerged.
Elijah Moore will not play this week.
Okay.
Saleh?
Rob Saleh?
Is that his name?
Robert Saleh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he's not playing.
Okay.
Denver looks like garbage.
Yeah.
Always have been.
What?
Not really. No.
Wait, whoa. What?
I don't know. I think you're going to get to a week where they're going to turn it around, hopefully. Melvin Gordon's not happy, though.
He's starting. Did you see that?
He went from the... Huh?
He's starting this week. He's the starter this
Pretty
week.
sure he was a starter last week, too, and then he didn't play.
But he got benched.
Yeah.
So it's really confusing. The coach, was it Hackett?
Who cares?
What a piece of shit. Don't worry, there's nobody out that window. Yeah, because they interviewed Melvin Gordon. They're like, "Hey, are you going to start next week?" And Melvin Gordon was like, "I started this week," and he was kind of like being sassy about it.
Yeah.
And then they asked Hackett, and he was like, "Hey, he's going to be our starter this week." And it's like, what the fuck does that mean, though? Like, can I put him in my fantasy lineup?
No.
Agreed. Which running back? Latavius Murray? Am I starting him or am I starting Matt Boone? Don't worry about those people at the door.
It does sound like someone's at the door, don't it?
You would have gotten a thing on your phone. Look at you. You're like in panic mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that whole situation is confusing.
Yeah. Screw 'em.
Screw 'em. But
This will probably be the best game of the week because, I don't know. Why not?
what? Ugh.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Kind of. No.
No,
It won't be.
It won't be. You good? You lost your spot because the window?
Stupid window.
What you got?
Start Cortland Sutton
Yep.
and Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah. Since they don't know what they're doing on the ground,
Don't
they're
start
just-
anybody in the ground.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Start Brees Hall.
Yes.
That's what I got for you.
Agreed. I do think this is an anomaly game. I think the Jets. I think they're riding magic.
Yeah.
I don't think they're. Brees Hall is good. Don't get me wrong, but as a team, I don't think they're.
The magic
That-
carpet ride is about to end.
Yeah, I think so. But even though it's going to end because of Denver, I don't think. Don't misunderstand me. I don't think Denver's out of the fucking
No.
out of trouble yet,
Yeah,
just
no.
because they win this game.
No.
I think they both look like trash,
Yep.
possibly in this game, and Denver somehow once again wins a game looking like awful trash.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we both got Denver.
Yeah, I went kind of high on the score, though. I think it's going to be a weird game like that.
What do you got?
24-20.
24-17.
Dang.
Man, we're really good at
Being close.
being close. All right. Oh, speaking of Magic Carpet Ride, in the same state.
I can show you the world.
That's a copyright thing. Don't, not anymore. Stop. No. In the same state, New Jersey, the Giants. Now, I don't think they're riding magic. I actually do think that they have a little something going on, especially that coach, Brian DeBow.
Yeah, I think the Jags rode a little magic to start the season, and now it's that pixie dust is worn off.
Yeah. But
Keep with the Disney theme.
I did title this segment The End of the Road.
Oof.
I think the Giants are a real playoff contender this year. I think their defense is pretty freaking good. And Saquon Barkley, man, he's back. I tell you what, if we're able to do our changes, Saquon Barkley is going to my comeback player of the year, not CMC.
Yeah, probably. Well, you had Allen Robinson, so
I said I was going to change it
I'm just letting you know. You said CMC for some reason.
because you picked CMC.
Yeah, and I'm keeping it.
I'm just saying Saquon's going to win. What are you doing? But I do think that they have a misstep and lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
Start Barkley.
Yep.
I think Christian Kirk, you can start him.
Okay.
I think you can start. I think you can even start Evan Ingram.
Okay.
I'm not expecting like him to put up like tight end 1 crazy numbers,
Okay.
but I think he'll get you like between 7 and 10 points. So if you like need a tight end desperately, because there's only like 3 that put up good numbers, I think he'll put up something. Sit Trevor Lawrence. I think Giants defense is good enough to
Hold him down
or
with his
make him
tie
make
his hair around
mistakes.
his neck and choke him out.
Okay. Trevor Lawrence has about as much personality as a fucking 2x4. I don't hate him, but like
You hate him.
No, but like
You don't
when
hate
listen
him, but
to
you hate him.
I don't hate him.
You hate, but you hate.
Like watch him in interviews and commercials and stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, man.
Oh yeah, good game.
Hey, we're just gonna go out there and do what we love. All right.
I wonder what his speeches before the game are like.
Haven't you seen it?
Is it that? Oh, there was that one floating around.
Yeah,
wasn't
where they
there?
were right at the entrance and they turn around and like to pump up his team. He's just like, all right, guys, let's just go out there and do what we do. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win.
Did they win that game though?
I have no fucking clue.
Probably.
The speech put me to sleep enough to where I missed the game. Also sit ETN. I think the Giants' defense is a well-rounded defense, and I don't think James Robinson gets the points. Like, he gets the touchdowns. But Travis Etienne gets the yards and the production. So it's really hard to choose which one. Like, it's a risk to choose one over the other.
Yeah.
But because of that, I think the Giants' defense is well-rounded enough to like make sure that neither one of them really break out.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, I'm talking shit about Lawrence, the running game, all of that stuff.
But you have a close game.
I have a close game, and I have Jacksonville winning.
Oh shit.
I just think it's going to be one of those. This is a really weird weekend where I think a lot of teams. Well, like you said, there's no game except the Indy Tennessee game where it's over 500 teams playing against each other.
Yeah.
They're all like a sucky team or a mediocre team going against a mediocre team, or a team that might be good that has a good record playing a team that might be good that has a bad record. It's weird.
What's your score?
24-21.
I got the Giants.
You have them squishing them, don't you?
21-17.
I wouldn't. The Giants can keep riding, that lightning. It's definitely probable. I just think every team comes down from that high at some point in time, and they beat. Who did they beat? They beat the Cowboys and they beat Green Bay. This is a trap game. This is one of those trap games that you always hear about, and I think it catches them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Kansas City at San Fran.
Oh, CMC, come home to me in San Francisco.
This is one of those games where San Fran's going to play really good because this is a good team.
Yeah.
And that's when they play good against good teams.
Yeah.
They don't play good against bad teams.
Okay. Okay.
So that's all I got for you.
That's all you got.
Start sits. We already kind of talked about both these teams already.
That is true. That is true. I think I have CMC starting in my head a lot more than you have him starting.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for me to.
I think that San Fran rides this adrenaline of optimism.
Yeah.
Because they just got CMC. It's like the one piece that was missing.
Yeah.
They get. I think Nick Bosa was hurt last week or the last couple weeks. He's coming back. I heard this week.
Oh shoot! Let me change my score around.
So, I think they're getting all their pieces put together, and I think they're going to be like, you know what? We're jacked for this fucking game. Let's go out there and do what we do. And I think they kind of, I guess you could call it upset. I have them upset in KC.
Oh, I do too now.
Oh, shit, okay.
Our scores are not the same.
It's a high-scoring game. That's what I have.
Yeah, no, it is.
Full starts and sits. Start everybody, right?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Screw it.
Yep.
We kind of already talked about both of them.
Yeah. What's your score?
28.
Nope.
27.
31-27.
Okay.
San Fran.
Yeah. I had Kansas City, but I'd always been thinking San Fran. I just did Kansas City to be safe, but now I think I need to be a risk taker.
It works out for me.
Sometimes.
Most of the time. Okay. Last game.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's not my last game. I'm sorry.
You got two more.
Borrowed time. You like that?
No.
It's a play on borrowed time. Borrowed time. Listen, first few weeks were shaky for Cincinnati. Last week, Joe Burrow finally... It's almost like the coaching staff was like, hey, Joe...
Go play.
Go play, man.
Go have fun.
No more reins, man. You got this. And he handled it. So I have Atlanta as good as they've kind of looked. Kind of. They're on borrowed time. I think they're going to put up a little bit of a fight. But I think Cincy, their offensive power is going to show out, and they're going to go up on Atlanta.
Okay.
You're going to start Burrow, Chase. I have you starting Kyle Pitts again. What did I say? What did I say? He was going to score a touchdown?
Yes, but
I'm counting it.
Timeout.
No, I'm counting it.
Timeout. You said he was going to score a touchdown, and then he didn't play that week.
Yeah, but I was. It's all in reference to like, hey, the next game he plays, he's going to score a touchdown.
No.
That's not what was said, but it's implied.
Okay, and that was the next game that he played.
And he scored a touchdown.
No. He was hurt.
Well, he didn't play.
Listen. Oh, don't even. You said Kyle Pitts is going to do it this week.
Well, I listened to a podcast, and they were nice enough, and they get paid more than we do. They were nice enough to be like, hey, if he was hurt, it goes to the next game. And the guy was like, hey, I appreciate it.
They get paid?
Yeah, I know. I think ESPN or someone.
What?
Yeah, they pay him or something bullshit. So I was right. Kyle Pitts got a touchdown in his next game.
Whatever.
In the game he played in. And I think he starts leveling back up just a little bit.
So should I trade for him?
Huh?
Should I trade for him?
No, not right now.
All right,
Wait,
what
who's
if-
your tight end? Mark Andrews. You're not getting rid of Mark Andrews.
Maybe I'll take Kyle Pitts and a 3rd-round pick.
No, don't do that.
Kyle
Not yet.
Pitts and a 2nd-round pick.
No. All right.
I mean, if I lose this week, yeah.
T. Higgins comes back.
Start Jamar Chase.
T. Higgins, you're not going to believe me. T. Higgins is actually out-targeted Jamar Chase.
Even with a missed game?
That doesn't count. Obviously, he can't out-target Jamar Chase when he's not even playing.
I mean,
But when he plays, he is the more
there you
targeted
go. That
receiver.
was better. That was better.
Oh, is that a way better way to put it?
Yeah. When he plays. Okay, I gotcha.
Oh, Jesus. This guy. So, I think you start T. Higgins. I think Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are both starts.
Okay.
All right. Drake London, sit him.
Okay.
He's trying, but it's not really going his way. I think you sit Marcus Mariota. I don't think he's going to do enough. And then Tyler Algier.
Algier.
You go sit him too.
Yep. Put him on the bench.
I'm kind of. What would you do with Joe Mixon? Obviously,
him.
you're going to start him, but what do you think his ceiling is in this game?
I think you could trade him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's actually not a bad idea.
If you're in a league with draft picks, get some draft picks. If not, get
Man, you were
different
obsessed with draft picks.
player. I love draft picks. It makes it so much
Just
fun.
because you're 1-5 doesn't mean everyone's going to want draft picks.
I'm about to do what Carolina did and clean out.
Just clean out. Yeah, obviously you're going to start Joe Mixon, but I don't know. 10 points, 12.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He'll get a touchdown.
Yeah, he might. I have Cincy winning. I'm assuming you do too.
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
You have Atlanta winning
Yep.
in Cincy
Yep.
against the Bengals.
You literally picked Atlanta to beat Tampa in Tampa against the Buccaneers. So
Yeah,
now
but-
I'm doing it with Cincy, and it's
Yeah, but that was
it's
when
weird,
Tampa. Well, that was when Tampa looked bad.
and it's weird.
That was when Tampa
all
looked
season.
bad.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, they looked bad last week too.
Who? Tampa?
Yeah,
Okay, then it still makes sense.
they all look bad. They look bad.
Cincy looks better.
Atlanta just came out and destroyed San
Cincy
Fran.
looks better. Wait, Atlanta who came out and who?
They beat San Fran last week, 28-14.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Anomaly.
What's your score?
You have Atlanta winning.
Yes.
Okay,
wrote it
I have
down right
Cincy
here,
winning.
Atlanta.
All right. 27-17.
It doesn't matter. 23-20.
All right. This is your last game.
I'm not going to spend much time on this game. Not even going to lie to you.
I know.
Because-
The only reason why you're covering it is because
It's Monday night.
Yep.
So I can't wait to watch this Monday night game on Monday night.
I'd probably go to sleep early.
This will be my last game before my flight.
Oh, man. How did they fucking do you like that?
Chicago at New England. I have no idea who's going to start for New England. Right now, I think you're going to start
Zappy?
Zappy.
Is it Zap or Zappy?
I think it's.
I've heard it said both ways in the same game by the
right.
same person.
So I'll say Zape.
Ooh. I'm going to say it Zappa.
There's not the little asterisk thing over his E. All right. Zape. I think you start him because not fantasy. Not fantasy.
In New England.
Yeah.
I got you. I
Why
got
not?
you.
Give it a try. Chicago looks like utter trash.
Is Chicago worse than Carolina?
No.
Okay. If Carolina still had CMC, would Chicago be worse than Carolina?
No.
Really?
Yep.
I think Chicago. I mean, you could argue that either one of them are the worst. I think Chicago looks like awfulness. But yeah, you're right. Go ahead. Continue.
I've got David Montgomery, so I'm playing him.
Are you happy with him?
No.
Yeah.
I think he'll do okay, though.
Yeah.
That's tough, though, to be like, hey, start David Montgomery because
Montgomery will probably be the only person that put up a slight amount of points.
Herbert's looking decent.
I like Herbert.
But yeah, Stevenson, I think he's in a start position.
Oh, yeah.
I think right now is the perfect time to sell Stevenson. Trade him away. Get a good player because he looks good right now. Like, oh, dude,
Yeah.
here's Stevenson. I don't think he's going to finish as good.
You don't?
No.
New England's always ran the ball
Look.
fairly well.
I'm telling you what I think,
Yeah,
and I could be wrong because this is mediocre.
yeah, and that's true.
But I'd sell him high, not high, but high.
Yeah. I slightly disagree. I think Ramondre Stevenson will be a huge part of that offense and be a great player. But I don't disagree with what you're saying.
Okay.
With the he is just built up, and I think you could, if you wanted a for sure bet,
Yeah.
he's at that point right now where you could probably trade him and get what you wanted
Yeah.
without any hesitation. I do agree with that.
Thank you.
What player, what level do you think you could get for Ramondre Stevenson? Do you think
I
you
don't
could?
know. I'd have to do more research on that.
Do you think you could get?
I don't think you could get a Joe Mixon.
What about Leonard Fournette?
Maybe right now, yeah.
Well, that's running back. How about a wide receiver? What about Chris Godwin?
I think Stevenson's.
Is that around where he's at though? Is like that's where the question mark is?
If you needed a player,
Yeah,
like a running back now or whatever,
yeah.
you probably could grab him. It's tough though with Godwin.
I'm just trying to think of some.
I mean, yeah, you could probably get rid of him for Godwin.
I'm just trying to think of
Yeah,
some.
Leonard might be too high for him because Leonard's good on the ground. I mean,
Yeah,
good on the
well-
receiving end.
Well, I think it doesn't make sense to make a trade running back to running back. It makes more sense if you were going to give
there's
him
not-
up for a wide receiver.
Yeah.
So I think Chris Godwin. So you think right now, you're not saying that he's as good a player as Chris Godwin. You
I think
think that
right
his
now, yeah.
value right now.
If you wanted,
You
if you
could-
needed a wide receiver,
you could sneak Chris
wanted
Godwin.
You could sneak it. Yeah,
I think that's a fair spot.
I would throw in a draft pick.
Oh my gosh, draft picks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What else you got?
New England,
Okay. Yeah, I got New England.
20-14.
No. 17-10.
Oof.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, that game is probably going to be the worst one of the week. All right. You're going to like the name of my Sunday night football game. Concussion Confusion.
Yeah, both of them got concussions.
Yep.
There's like 4 quarterbacks on each team with concussion.
Pittsburgh at Miami. Tua is going to be back. Teddy won't be. Kenny Pickett won't be.
Pickett's cleared.
Is he starting?
I don't know if he's starting, but he's cleared to play.
He had a concussion, was it, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Mitchell Trubisky, I think they said Mitchell Trubisky isn't going to start because of his little sideline argument with Deontay Johnson, which I didn't see all of it, but you know what grinds my gears? Mitchell Trubisky can go and have an argument with Deontay Johnson and get called like a piece of shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But Tom Brady can go to his offensive line, and it's like, hey, just because it's Tom Brady, like he gets to do that. And I think that's a little horse shit. People get fired up on the sideline. People have arguments on the sideline. Like I think it should be normal for any player.
It happens.
But Tom Brady, I'm okay with Tom Brady doing it, but I'm also okay with Mitchell Trubisky and Deontay Johnson getting into it as well.
Yeah, let them get into it.
Yeah,
Work it out.
work it out. As long as it doesn't get physical, like it happens.
Mitch Trubisky came in and they beat Tampa. Just saying.
Just saying. So, just wanted to throw that out there.
Start Tua.
Yeah.
Start Jalen Waddle
No.
and Tyreek Hill.
Start Tyreek Hill. I'm nervous about Waddle. Only for this week. Because I think he's been cleared, but there's a lot of discussion about him being hurt.
He'll be fine.
I think he'll be a distraction for Tyreek Hill. I think Waddle will catch a couple and put up some yardage. What am I saying? Waddle will probably fucking go off like he does because he's an awesome fucking receiver.
Yeah.
But he's making me nervous with all the questionable tags, and he's hurt, he's not hurt. I think Tyreek Hill is the one that you start this week. And you know me, I'm usually on the Waddle train.
I think Waddle will be fine,
Okay.
honestly.
Do you start Deontay Johnson? Out of all the receivers, I think he's probably the best one.
They've all looked pretty bad last couple weeks though.
Agreed.
Speaking of Steelers, I thought I saw something that said Claypool was going to move around at some point. Like he's trying to move around, I guess.
What?
Chase Claypool.
Oh, fuck Chase Claypool. He had a good game last week, but that's not going to happen again.
Talking about he might be moving.
Sit his ass. You mean me trade?
They're all awful. Yeah.
You know who else you should start? Raheem Mostert.
I don't know who with the Dolphins it's tough. I don't know who you're going to start.
I think he's kind of stealing that number one. I think it's his because he's an older running back. He's like 30. I think he's using those legs to run as fast as he can for one final year. And I think he's taking that number one spot just for this year.
He's outrushed Edmonds by 40 attempts.
Yeah. So I think you start him. TJ Watt's not playing. That defense isn't the same without him. All right. We mentioned all the people that I have on my starting sits.
Okay.
Listen, I can already tell I already know who you picked.
The Dolphins are 3-0 with Tua Tagovailoa.
That's why I know you picked Miami.
And they're about to be 4-0.
Yes, I actually agree.
And we picked the same score.
What is it?
What is yours? It's your game.
21.
Damn it, dude! I do have a 21.
But it's for the loser?
Yeah.
21-17.
I got 27-21.
No. Miami.
Yep, Miami.
All right. They should switch those two. Chicago, New England should play Sunday night, and Pittsburgh and Miami should play Monday night. At least you'd get to see your boy out.
Or just get Chicago and New England out of there.
Okay, that'd be true.
Last week, because we didn't go over it, you went 6-2. I went 5-3.
Yeah.
So that puts us tied, 22-19-1.
I can't believe we got a tie.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
It's not cool.
But we are tied right now.
We are tied.
Overall pick'ems, we're tied right now. All because of my risky picks.
Yeah. I think it'll fail you this week, but whatever.
What are my risky picks in this week?
Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah. Is Denver a risky pick?
No.
Oh, San Fran. But we both picked San Fran.
And then we had, Cincy, risky.
Cincy's not a risky pick.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No, it's not.
They are now, because I said so.
What?
Ding.
That's not. What's happening? What was that bell?
This is the command post.
Oh, that reminds me. There was a fire alarm that went off while I was at work today, where I was at. And it got really confusing because people were in.
They didn't know what to do.
They were in the restroom and they're like, "What are we supposed to do?" And I was like, "I have no idea."
That's fine.
Silly. We got any questions this week?
Oh shoot, Javi's wife.
Oh, she did send. She sent another one.
She said. So you remember she said that she had the joke or whatever.
Well, we didn't know if it was a joke. Yeah, we didn't know if it was a joke.
And then I said something about the punchline. Punchline. She
said, yeah.
She said, I like Kluge's punchline better. But the actual answer is penalties. Thank you for that.
Pretty upset.
I mean, at least we have the answer now.
It was funny because when he asked the question.
And then he didn't have anything ready.
He was like, if there's a punchline, she didn't send it. It was like, so we just started answering what kind of teas they drink.
But she does have a question.
Oh, okay.
She said, my next question is, what are your favorite teams and why?
Okay, we can get into it a little bit. I mean,
we haven't gotten the why yet.
Yeah. So you want to go ahead?
I'm a Colts fan.
Why?
Because my grandpa was a Colts fan.
Okay.
And I'd watch football. And he gave me all this Colts stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
From back in the day.
Yep.
Boom. Colts fan.
Yeah, I'm a Bills fan. Did you grow up near? Okay.
Not at all. My grandpa did.
Gotcha.
He played high school football. He scored the first touchdown for his high school ever
Oh, okay.
as a fullback, I think he was.
Okay.
So I was like, okay.
That's pretty cool. So,
I picked the perfect time to start cheering for him.
yeah.
It was like 2002, I think I started cheering for him, and
The rest is history.
they won me a Super Bowl. So
I started cheering for him at the worst time. Not the Colts,
no, yeah,
but the Buffalo Bills. So the reason why I love the Buffalo Bills are a little bit more deep rooted because I grew up in that area or about an hour south.
yeah.
Whole family Buffalo Bills fans, and my grandpa Joe worked for a company, and he was like high up on that ladder.
Yeah.
And he worked for a company that worked with, at the time, it was called Rich Stadium. And he was able to meet a lot of the players, get to know a lot of players. He went to several of the Super Bowls that they went to and lost. So it's I'm from the area. My family were fans of Buffalo, and it's also like they had small connections with the Buffalo Bills as well. They went to 4 Super Bowls in a row when I was younger, so that was another reason. And then I really started cheering for them for the 20 years that they were awful. But we back, baby.
There you go.
We back.
It's funny. She actually replied to her own question.
Is she watching us right now?
No, I guess Javi shut her down.
Oh,
She said, just kidding on the second question. I was just informed I need to go back and watch an earlier episode.
well, in her defense, we didn't really go into why.
We didn't do the why.
Yeah.
We said which teams, but
Yeah.
that was it.
Javi, relax.
Yeah. You think you can go 5-0 and be perfect? And
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, good try.
Chill.
She can ask any question.
Absolutely. As long as she gives us the punchline.
Penalties.
Come on now. Get out of here. All right, what else we got?
I think that's it. Week 7's upon us.
So, before we close out, you're leaving soon.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
It is questionable whether we will have episodes next week or not.
It is questionable whether we have episodes.
From here on out?
No, I wouldn't say from here on out. Maybe 2 episodes might be too much.
Yeah.
We might just be throwing episodes in for fun, so we probably won't have too much fantasy advice.
It's going to be really scattered.
It's probably just going to be football picks and stuff like that,
Yeah,
honestly.
which is fine.
Yeah.
But just be prepared for that. Next week, we might not put out an episode because I think you'd kind of appreciate having a week to acclimate.
Ugh.
And then we got to, after you acclimate, we got to figure out if we even have the possibility of a schedule to work together.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens.
So just let you guys know, be patient.
Don't worry, 2023.
Oh, man. Next year's good. We have been talking about next season as if, like, it's like, hey,
As it's like next if it's like
everything
it's
that we
next week.
did this year, it's working. If you didn't deploy, like, everything was working. But next year, there's so
Better.
many things that are going to go together. It's like, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm so excited.
Same.
You got any shout outs?
No. Yeah, shout out to my people.
Okay.
That's all of you. You're all my people.
Okay, so you're about to leave, and it's the one episode that you don't want to shout out your wife?
No, I'm going to give her a shout out.
Okay.
Oh, but not here.
That's weird. Okay. Well, I don't know if I got any shout outs either. I don't think so. No, I don't.
See? Exactly.
Okay. Follow us at 2 Guys 1 Fantasy Podcast, Instagram, Facebook. Kluge says don't follow us on Twitter, but if you want to, you still can.
It's there, but it's not doing
It's
anything.
not.
The Facebook and the Instagram.
Listen to us on any podcast thing that you have.
Tell your friends to listen.
Rate, subscribe, star, favorite.
Let's just get a bunch of likes and follows, so
Yeah.
that way 2023 is like
Oh, yeah. Boom! Is that how you want to end it? Do you got a dad joke, or do you want to just end it on a boom?
I don't have a dad joke.
Okay, go ahead and end it on a boom then.
Thanks to our sponsors.
Who are they again?
We don't have any.
Oh,
Yeah.
end it on a boom, because I feel like you really wanted to.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
All right, I'll end it on a boom. Tua Tagovailoa. Boom.
Jesus. All right. Sorry, you had to hear that, guys. Boom.
Thanks everyone for listening to Two Guys, One Fantasy Podcast. Please give us a like, a follow, a subscription on anything. Just look us up on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter at Two Guys, One Fantasy Podcast. Thanks.